Here's a tricky question. It's got a whole bunch of stuff going on. Let's see what we can figure out from it. Determine the values of y and x. So y and x are both on the same side over here. If I try and do sine law, I've got this and that, which is good, but this and that. So I've still got two unknowns. Two unknowns is no good. What else do we have here? We can do, if we look over here, we've got this side, the angle in between it, and this side, and this is one side angle combination in between the two sides. So this is a cosine law right here. We can figure out x using our cosine law stuff. So we could say x squared equals, and then all that stuff. 5.1 squared plus, that's a plus, 4.8 squared minus 2, 5.1, 4.8 cos 35. Now, again, we're going to be able to do this all in one line on our calculator. So, on my calculator here, I'm going to clear it. 5.1 squared plus 4.8 squared minus 2 times 5.1 times 4.8 times cos 35 equals, so we've got 8.9. 8.94, let's do. Now it's not quite done. We got to take the square root of both sides, right? So if we took the square root of 8.94, we've got 2.99, so almost 3. And see, so that's not really to scale. I guess those are a little bit bigger. So this is 2.99. So determine the values of x and y. We got x, now we can figure out y. Assuming that we're correct here, we now have an angle side combination and another angle and another side. So this is our sine law. So over here, maybe I'll just separate this. That was where we found our x. Over here we're going to find y. And because we're looking for a side, I'm going to put that on the top. So I'm going to put 2.99 over sine 41 equals y over sine 67. I want y by itself, so I'm going to bring that sine 67 up. So I'm going to have 2.99 times sine 67 degrees divided by sine 41 degrees equals y. Now I'm kind of running out of room down here, so we're going to do this on the calculator and we'll put our answer over here. Y equals, let's set up our calculator here. We're going to do 2.99 times sine, or it'll do times if you don't write the times. You can also put the times in there. My dog's still going crazy. 67 degrees. Close the bracket. Very important to close that bracket. Divide by sine 47. If you don't close that bracket, it thinks you're just dividing this 67 by all this stuff. We don't want to do that. Equals 3.76. Okay, that one looks a little bit smaller than that 4.8. I don't know if it looks like a whole centimeter smaller. Maybe it does. Yeah, it kind of does. So those are pretty accurate. It seems like it's drawn pretty much to scale. So there is our x, and we've also figured out our y, and we're done. Okay, that tricky question using both cosine law first in order to calculate a side, and then using that we got to find our other thing using sine law. So a combination of the two right there.